Welcome back to another technical analysis video. We've got an interesting one that comes to us as a bit of a mystery. Not a lot of information was available on this when we went through our research strokes, but we think it's an engaging tool that will hopefully pique your curiosity. Immediately following last week's indicator posting, we grabbed a midweek data stream because we wanted to try something a little different. Remember, our goal is to see how indicators react to various markets on different days and to see how they may perform when you try them out for yourself. So this week's instrument is a below chart, two lines cross, confirmation indicator. The name of the indicator is the IS calculation, and other than it was developed in 2021 by an MT4 coder, we didn't really find out much more about it. Naturally, this is disappointing, as we always look forward to a little history or some engrossing backstory behind its creation and development. Keep those great ideas coming. Coincidentally, we received an indicator idea from someone who had his own backstory. It wasn't about how many pips he booked, but rather how it kept him from getting into losing trades. This has its own value as we discuss this important topic in the advanced course. That module delves into the concept of how not losing can be better than winning. Powerful stuff. Please keep sending those great ideas to our indicator email address at stonehillindicator@gmail.com. All right, let's get this party started. We'll let the data stream start and run its course for a few minutes to get you into the groove of the price and indicators reactivity. One thing you'll notice is that the green line appeared to top out for a moment, which is a bit strange. Not that it matters with regard to signals, but still somewhat odd, considering that the constraints of the indicator's window should have prevented that. Perhaps it was a bit of coding indigestion. Anyway, let's get to it. Okay, let's pause here for the first short signal where green crossed and closed below the red. Let's see where this signal takes us. After a slight price retracement immediately following the entry, where your algorithm would have kept you in, price fell with momentum, made another retracement, then printed the long signal crossover. That would have been a nice run. Remember, we don't try to pick tops and bottoms, we go for that juicy 75% in the middle of the trend. That's where the money is. Now then, the long signal. Let's see how it plays out. Well, that'll put some pips in your pocket. After the signal, price made a nice run to the upside, then retraced where your algorithm would have gotten you out before the short cross. Nicely done. Let's see what happens next. Interesting moment here. Had you taken this signal, you would have been up a few pips before price retraced. Notice how quickly, even on the default settings, a long signal presents itself, most likely before your stop loss would have taken you out of the trade. That's where a good algorithm is worth its weight in gold. Let's move on. Let's pause here for a moment. Red has crossed and closed back over green for a short signal. However, it can be difficult to see when lines flatten out. This is where we're going to pull in one of our chart tools called the data window. You can find the data window icon located near the top right under the Insert drop-down menu. It looks like a target, or you can just click the Control D to call it up. By calling up the data window, you can view specific data of each signal line together for numerical comparison and value verification. Well, that's a mouthful. Here, we'll identify where the cross and close is located by drawing a vertical line and identify which value goes with which line. Using simple comparative analysis, we can see that the red line value is greater than the green line value, indicating that red is over green, confirming a short signal. And that concludes the teachable moment. Let's continue on with the short signal. It appears that we had a brief data interruption during our recording. No matter, the chart caught up and printed the next signal. Had you been in this trade, your algorithm would have taken you out before the cross, considering the degree of price retracement. Given that price went down with a lot of momentum, the crossover here would have made for a terrible exit. Your algorithm would have signaled your exit long before this, probably 3 periods ago. Okay, we got to see a few things with this indicator, providing us with opportunities for multiple situations. We'll let the video run out for a few more seconds before we wrap it up. Be sure to make mental notes of crossovers and imagine what you might want to do. Before signing off, check out what we've got planned for next week towards the end of this video. And as always, thanks for hanging out with us. So, who likes a two-line crossover indicator? We do. It called out decent entries and probably could have done better as an exit indicator. And, with the degree of adjustments available, the possibility of making it a better exit indicator may be within your grasp. It's definitely worth a few minutes of your time. When you're finished watching this video and reading through the blog, head on over to the resource library and download the indicator for yourself. It's free, and we encourage you to go try it. Who knows? It may become your go-to indicator in your algorithm. We received a few emails asking for financial advice a few days ago. As much as we'd love to wear that hat, it just doesn't belong to us. Besides, you should be wearing that hat and making those decisions yourself. You can do this, and we can help shorten the journey here at Stonehill Forex, with plenty of complimentary resources to help you with your trading, blogs covering all Forex topics under the sun, and of course free access to the indicator library. Our shining star is none other than the no-nonsense Forex trading course approved and endorsed by VP himself, with over 80 hours of material from his website and YouTube channel streamlined into a 10-hour self-paced course you can complete in a couple of days. If you liked this video and thought that it was helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up and then head on over to Trustpilot and jot down a short 5-star review. Not only are we very grateful, but your experiences help other traders find us as a secure place to learn about trading. Your efforts can make a difference in someone else's life. And don't forget to sign up for the periodic digest we put out each month. We discuss what's on our project board, highlight indicator profiles, trading items of interest, and everything the trader needs to know. We'll be putting out the next one in a few days. Watch your mailbox for that. We've got a couple of new things to talk about. You can sign up right on the website from any of the blog pages or just click on the email list tab at the top of the page on our website. If you want to get the most recent digest, click dan@stonehillforex.com with the title Latest Digest Please in the subject line. You'll have it within 24 hours. We're also on Facebook, answering all kinds of Forex questions on Quora, and of course generating more helpful YouTube videos on our channel. Come on over and browse the site. We think you'll like what you find there. Okay, we hinted at something new for next week's indicator profile. VP and I had a couple of past discussions and we wanted to try something a little different. We're going to do a side-by-side comparison of two similar indicators. Hint, we've already profiled one of them in the recent past. Stay tuned. Our only goal is to make you a better trader.